about today what me and Lewis. So, Lewis, would you like to start talking about it?
So, as you know,
Yeah, that meteor. 1 second.
What we're...
You keep talking, Lewis. I'm just gonna fly over to the meteor.
Now, what we're looking for is on the meteor. As you know, was it season 3?
Yes, season.
The meteor hit.
No, season 3
4?
was when it was hit. End of season 3.
And then, as you know, in season 4, the visitor came out of one of the rocks in the meteor. And if you look in there, the capsule that he got out in season 4 is actually already opened.
This capsule right here,
Reason
guys.
being is because time is frozen, as you see in like Meteor's frozen, Dusty Deeper, and all the factories back.
Lewis, what have you seen on the visitor or whatever our prediction is?
The visitor has been able to get out, but we don't think this is the visitor. We think this is the female visitor, because if you look inside of it, you can see like a crosshair.
A crosshair, like what you shoot with.
Yeah.
There's another symbol.
And if you look on top of it, you can see the visitor's logo on his shoulder.
Right.
Now, the reason we think it's going to be the female visitor is because, as you know, we've got the female drift and different variants for different skins this season, and we've got like the X-Lord.
And it kind of all adds up quite a lot.
Female drift, everything like that, and we've got the Ultimate Knight, Red Knight.
Ultimate Knight representing Black Knight. They've went all the way back to season 2. What if they've went all the way back to season 3 or 4-ish? Because knowing that we've not had a Carbide, or Omega, any of those type of thing remakes. The only one we know about so far is Tilted. What's her name? I have forgotten her name.
Technique.
Tilted Technique, which represents the other variation of Technique, the skin. Now, so far we don't have anything that we can think of about the pink trees, do we really? Or do you have a theory?
I mean, we do. I don't have a theory. Kind of. I know that the red like paint that is on the floor,
the pinkish
is actually what
blood.
Jonesy in the Fortnite Fortbytes, if you completed it, you'd be able to see, and even if you didn't complete it, he was painting out of that colour paint. And I think that because how the sword had like a cube kind of purple effect when the robot pulled it out of the...
Oh my god, Lewis, you're right. No. Lewis, right, guys. Stream, Lewis is right. No.
The ground, and something could happen there.
Lewis, do you have your sniper right now? Because, guys, if you see what I'm scoping in on, the sword, its blade bits, literally look like Kevin the Cube right now. And Kevin is a purplish pinkish colour. Exactly. And you can see purple and pink going down the sword.
If you think of it, and that's what Jonesy ripped with. And second of all, if you think of this, there's being a Kevin Rap, Kevin Icon.
Kevin Rap, Kevin Icon.
There's being a Kevin Spray.
Yep.
Kevin Emoticon. That's at least 4 things with Kevin.
4 whole Kevin things. I'm just seeing if I have anything to do with Kevin in my sprays or anything. And plus, coming back, we've seen Rocket Theory.
Visitor Rocket.
Visitor Girl Theory. There is a Visitor Rocket spray that came out this season. And plus the rocket was in the going back in time thing. So that brings us to a conclusion that our theory could possibly be true. Maybe not, maybe is. Dunno. And I'm just gonna check through more of my sprays right now just to like confine certain things. Lewis, if you want to talk about anything else while waiting.
Yeah.
I may have something to talk about though. For you see how the things glitch, Lewis, like, because they're from the future.
Yeah, it's like...
Or from the past. Just talk about that.
Actually, I've got another thing to talk about.
Oh.
So, Alec and I were playing yesterday another...
They don't know Alec.
I don't know his channel name. but like, yeah. And we were talking, doing 1v1s yesterday, and he was talking about how the world's pretty much in a freeze frame and nothing really can happen.
Yeah, so you see, it's the rocket. It's not moving or anything.
To be bringing back.
Not the rocket, the meteor. Sorry.
Fortnite have said that the orb is going to be bringing back different locations over the season. And Alec was saying how it's in a freeze frame. The world's in a freeze frame, which means at one point when the orb starts creating more, it could stop focusing on the meteors and let the meteors smash in. And as you know, in season 4 we didn't, or season 3 we didn't actually get to see the meteors hit Dusty.
So Lewis, if you'd like to make your way over to... So I'm going to make my way over to Lewis in a second after I explain this theory. I know this is probably just, these trees have been here since Dusty Depot, but I have a theory that these trees could possibly mean that Wailing Woods could probably be coming back. And I've not thought about that for a while.
You see these two trees under the meteor, you see how they're a bit yellow?
Yeah, there's trees under the meteor. Let me just fly down. I think that's because of colour changing.
Yeah, I know. But
yeah,
the
there's
thing
these
is,
two trees.
If you remember, I think it was season 7, was it? The 5 versus Ice one?
Season 8? No, season 7.
Do you remember? Season 8. Season 7.
Season 7.
That
the trees went yellow.
And the Ice King, when the Fire King, his last stay was at Wailing Woods, like there. And
yeah,
when you got that, all the trees when you were wearing that style would change yellow and like burn and everything like that. Exactly like what half of this tree looks like. If you look from this side, and I know it could just be colour change from the meteor, but if you think about it still.
But then again, it could be leading back to a Wailing Woods. So I'm going to make my way over back to our building that we made.
And also, there is 2 sprays that give us an idea. There's one, the old tilted towers.
1 second, Lewis, I'm going to come up to you. Do you have those sprays?
Yeah, I have the sprays.
Okay, when I come to you guys, when I come to Lewis, place them on a wall, like where I placed my rocket.
I'm just gonna find them really quick. I don't think I had the tilted one. No, I don't have the tilted one.
Right here is the rocket spray.
And it is Moisty Maya. So I'm gonna spray it here.
Spray.
And as I've told you, Epic Games tweeted out, I think it was, that they're going to be bringing back over the season different old locations. And
plus, apparently Retail Row. So, according to tweets saying could be coming on about that, but for now we are really meant to just be talking about Blockbuster theories that we are, and we kind of are. Like, we've brought up the rocket. This guy actually was in the same season as the rocket, so... I'm just checking now if I have any sprays. Oh, yeah, just something to use. Found this spray, Drifting. Like, gives us a clear thing saying Drift is going to come back, isn't he? There's lots of Durburger, like, emoticons. Like, there's loads of Durburger emoticons, and I don't get why.
Drift may come back, but in a different way, if you get that.
Maybe. Yep, Red Knight, guys. Kind of leaking to the Black and Red Knight. That emoticon was out this season. Kind of linking to the Black and Red Knight, the red version of the Black Knight on the Ultimate Knight, as you see. If you've not seen any of that, we're going to do a tier 100 video later, aren't we? Lewis, reviewing the Battle Pass. It's going to be on live, so go check that out if you want to. Rock Love. Oh, yeah, I do want to point something out. Rock Love, the Rock people had a baby.
Yeah, the Rock. The rock people did actually, and it's about, like, right about in the mountains over here somewhere.
Yeah,
Can't
over
remember
there
exactly
about,
where
guys.
it is, but, like,
It's about here-ish.
the kid's falling off a mountain with his dog.
What?
And then the parents are over there doing, like, the gardening.
So the kid's about to die while the parents just do some gardening.
Oh.
Great parenting, guys.
What?
Great parenting.
Alfie's invited me. I'm going to invite Alfie. Alfie either does the 200 video or else.
Right. Porthole, another thing, represents the submarine, but it represents going back in time too. I don't know if you believe in me, but that submarine's had 3 variations. If you didn't realise, when it first came to the world, it was full of snow. But when it was halfway there after the fire guy, it started melting a bit and melting a bit and melting a bit. And I don't know if it's still there now, but I've not looked at that for a while. So
what
yeah.
I also need to say is, you know how this is underwater?
Yeah, that's underwater.
So how this is underwater, this is, I forgot what, oh yeah. So if you think back to season 7.
Season 7, guys.
I'm pretty sure it was season 7. But when the ice came, yeah. And
I feel like Lewis has forgot. Yeah, season 7. Season 7 was the ice came. Season 8 was the volcano.
I've completely forgotten what I was talking
Season 9 was.
Yeah, right. So it's season 7. Season 7.
Season 7.
So when the ice came.
Yeah.
If you think back to the Titanic, like Reggie was saying, about quite an old-fashioned
submarine
type of thing. Think back to then, that was like 19 something. So that's thinking technically about time travel, if we're getting Dusty Depot back and other locations.
Yeah. Oh, also, just found that now actually. Knowing about that, going back in time or going forwards in time, the mermaid represents death. It's a scully mermaid.
Yeah, it does.
Which represents death or ready for new life. Which means we could be going in the future or back in time for new life.
In a second we're gonna do a Battle Pass review for Reggie's channel. So.
Alfie, if you want to say hi to the channel. Hi.
It's a bit weird when you're on stream.
Plus, there's also, and I don't know if these are linking up, they probably don't at all, but there's things called this way or that way, the sprays, which represents going forwards in time or backwards in time.
Does make sense.
Are you getting what I'm saying?
Sense. Yeah. And I swear there was an emoticon. Well, for starters, just don't do this, guys. Just don't do that. It's called camping.
Unless you're in like the last 2. Me and Lewis actually got a dub before. I will screen record my chat earlier.
It looks like on the group chat that we've got 2 dubs in a row. Alright. This must be boring right now, but like, is anyone watching the stream?
I can't check.
Oh. I hope people are. Reggie?
Yeah?
IDK.
I don't know. Right then. So guys, we're going to go back now and do a completely different stream. The Battle Pass review. So everyone, if you want to, just do the hello friend, which equals by looking at me. Looking at me. If you'd like to.
1 second, I need to send the email.
Alfie, could you just look at me? Alfie, that's not me. Oh, this is me. Bye guys. Have a nice day. I hope you enjoyed today's stream. Okay, Lewis. we are doing another stream/video in a couple minutes. Have a nice day.